G'day gamers, Wobbot here, a filthy Wobbot 74 with some 2 gameplays molded into one of the beta of Black Ops 4 Blackout, the beta. Now this is the first day, so my 4th game I think it was. It was quads. So in this video you see me getting the helicopter and just showcasing a bit of fun, and then the second half of the video is going to go to where probably the best I did on solo, where I got top 5. But into the topic at hand, video game news. And but look, you're probably wondering, what's the news? Well, I don't know. We've got a lot to be excited about, gamers. Okay, so in case you haven't noticed, the latest news to come out was the classic PlayStation 1 is coming out on a miniaturized console with 20 games already added to it. Now, a couple of those games was Final Fantasy and Tekken. We're not too sure what the other games are. But in my view, people, the other games will be, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a bit of not Soul Calibur, Bushido or Toshinden Blade. Definitely Twisted Metal 1 and 2 would absolutely make me go out and buy this game without a doubt. Twisted Metal 1 and 2 was just, particularly number 2, World Tour, was just insane. I think it was in the original PlayStation. It was on PlayStation 2. I don't know. I never got the PlayStation 2, so it has to be the classic original PlayStation. The amount of games I played on the classic PlayStation, people, was unbelievable, particularly pirated games. I got a lot of pirated games. I think it was Bushido Blade, where you were samurais on an open world field, and you had, if you got critically hit, you were wounded. And it got to the point that competing against one of my friends, he pretty much wounded me. I couldn't move around. He just ran around and laughed at me, and you can cut down bamboo and stuff like that. So games like that would be absolutely a winner for me. I think that's great. And more news on the PlayStation 5. Now, look, I'll link Champ Chong's video into this, but you pretty know yourself if you follow Champ Chong. But really, PlayStation 5, we're not too sure when it's coming out. There is fake photos of it, but he said AMD are working on the console. Now, people say, oh, well, you know, some people are not really tech savvy, but why AMD? AMD has FreeSync capability, plus it works well with the consoles, and they are willing to work closely with Microsoft and Sony when they come to making consoles. And I think that's a damn good thing. It's an AMD graphics card which is on the Xbox One X with HDR graphics. So when you're buying a TV, particularly, or a monitor, make sure it's FreeSync, not G-Sync. G-Sync is NVIDIA, FreeSync is AMD. It stops the tear on from the console to your monitor. Makes a lot of difference. And and the other misconception is you need heaps of hertz to run a console on a monitor. If you want to be serious, anything above 60 hertz is fine. You got to get HDR. Concentrate on the HDR. That's what I've been looking to if I got to get a monitor, as I'm trying to get on the back of the truck here. So as gaming news like that goes, that's pretty darn good. The other thing is, I can't believe how good, I can't believe how good Spider-Man's going. It looks fantastic on the PlayStation. Really sick and tired of fanboys going out there saying there's no puddles here and there. That's the Xbox fanboys. But it sold very, very well. Not surprised there at all as you watch me get knocked here and one of my teammates revive me. These are complete randoms, by the way. So, people, it was good for gaming. It was good to see a game like that come out. It's been a bit lackluster for games this year, in my view, on both consoles. Seriously, on both consoles. But Spider-Man is the absolute winner so far. Great news for gamers in general. I personally think this is going to be... Oh, man, if I was the developers of Pubg, I'd be quite nervous. So, in case you haven't noticed, or haven't been told, they've had to downgrade the graphics on Pubg on the Xbox One X. Do I really care? No, you don't play Pubg for the graphics. But on console, you kind of do. On PC, it's a different story altogether. But basically, people, they've pretty much downgraded the graphics to continue with a hotfix for, it's only temporarily, by the way, for the problems with their graphics and so forth, the last update. So it's a bit of a downgrade going from there. But it couldn't have happened at the worst time. Because I've also heard so many people say that this game, by far, Blackout on PC is the best Battle Royale game running. They reckon you can't really compare it to Fortnite. Fortnite's third person with building and so forth, but compared to Pubg and this and a couple others like HD1Z, they reckon this is the absolute winner. And the exciting thing for all of us gamers, because this is releasing on multiplayer, I think they've nailed it, man. Like I had so much fun as I segue into the next video here. But well, I'm in this game type, but I had the most fun by far. And even on console with the Xbox One X, man, this game flowed so well. Like the whole, the suit we're wearing now to fly in just felt so good and smoothly, particularly when it was on beta. So they've got to tweak it here and there, but it comes out on October 12th, and I think I'll be most likely taking a day off to play this game. Didn't get to play any of the multiplayer, but this comes with zombies as well as Blackout. And the multiplayer, you got to pay extra for the zombies, I think, but I've already got that with the Extreme Bundle, whatever. That's a winner. That's them listening to gamers. So those couple of things in the Halo news is very, very slow. Gears of War, yeah, well, Gears of War is pretty much, face once it got the region lock, it's pretty much shit. I haven't been playing any Halo Master Chief Collection because they do believe they have region lock on the multiplayer there. I might try and get that later on, but I will say this, people, I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2 Iron Banner, which has been with the Forsaken DLC. My God, Bungie have nailed it. So for the end of the year, towards the end of the year, the last quarter of this year, the gaming community should be happy right across the board. They should be. Call of Duty people rejoice. I think we're getting an awesome game coming back. I don't care what console it's on. I really don't care. I absolutely enjoyed the effing crap out of this beta. You know, I was very crap. I died a lot the first time, but the idea of playing this game, you got to rush and go, don't camp it, which is why I've edited these videos down a hell of a lot, because people, I did a lot of campy, noobish thing. But you know it's good when people like Optic Scumper, like I keep on raving about him here and there, he has come out of his non-YouTube, non-streaming retirement and done incredibly well with, and streaming well with his mates Nadeshot, and they're having so much fun. So you can't knock it, people. You shouldn't knock it. You should get on top of it. You should enjoy it. You should rejoice it. And look seriously into buying this game. If I'm going to recommend any game for console or PC players, it's got different game types. I'm going to say Black Ops. Black Ops 4 for sure, because you will not stop laughing. You can get 4 of your mates on here. It's going to be a blast. So look, when it comes to basic news of the PlayStation 5 and stuff like that, I'm really excited. As for Xbox and that stuff, I love how the fanboys say Xbox has got nothing. I like how the fanboys say Sony graphics are crap. You know, at the end of the day, fanboys, both these companies like each other. They're both talking to each other. We're going to be hit with quite a few surprises, and I think we really, really are. The Tomb Raider's come out, and a few people have said it should be worth more than what it is. That's on all platforms. If you really want to play for just graphically ease, just, by the way, people, just get PC. I don't want to hear it. I'm sick and tired of hearing PC, oh, the graphics is shit here and all that stuff. If you're that concerned about graphics, get a high-end laptop, or even better still, a high-end PC. I really am. So, look, I just want, you know, I'm just over it, and I just want to make this video to say, you know, I'm very busy this week, as I have been. I had a lot of issues with work. I have a girlfriend with me, and it's quite busy, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to get another video out over the week. So I don't know, this is the one. This is probably the only video you might get, but you got 3 or 4 last week, so you should be happy with that. Look at this. So this is where it comes in the gun battles, man. Like, I had no idea about the weapons. You got to get that stuff, and I do highly recommend, if you play this game, sound haul the F out of it with Astros. Astro A40s, A10s, A20s. I got the A50s, so that's why I got that guy first off, as you saw here. But this bloke, I just kept them stuck to my guns, no pun intended, and man, this was so much fun. This was where I finally realised that this game is going to be the PUBG destroyer. So PUBG, you know, I haven't played it in ages, but I will say this game makes it a hell of a lot more fun and easy to play. The interface, how smooth it is. It did take a lot of ideas from PUBG, but I don't know. PUBG might come out with a winner, peeps. It might come out with a winner. So here's the final end of it. As the circle's getting very small and small, I'm stressing out and lying in the grass. It's probably the worst thing to do. You've got to move around. I can't deny, people, it's fun. This game, I can't rave about it anymore, as you saw. I really can't. So as for gaming news, well, I mean, yeah, there is gaming news, people. Like, that's it. That's the classic PlayStation 1, PlayStation 5. I wanted to talk about that because, you know what, the PS4 Pro, I've heard a few mixed things about it, but don't rule PlayStation out, of course. You know what, man, it's going to kick ass. And don't forget, of course, you know, there's a couple of Namco games coming out here. And, of course, Capcom Vancouver closed down that studio, which is very sad. Good to see the college and other gaming companies reaching out for them, say, if you look for jobs. I do like the industry for doing that. Props to the college and other gaming industries and studios that come and see us for work, looking out for the fellow game developers. That is a bit of concern that Capcom are closing down studios, in my view. You know, you got Ace Combat Assault coming out on VR. Elder Succubus, you would love that one that's coming out. So I do suggest, if you want to get basic news like this, like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, or better still, sub to PlayStation and Xbox, and you'll be surprised what you know. I've got some exciting videos coming up when stuff comes through eBay. More gameplay here and there. I might try and get a Gears of War video here and there. As you can see, I totally noobed it by camping there. You just don't camp and lie down, they hit you in the head. So, at the end of this video, frag a tap, a good day's on you, and I'll catch you next video. If you haven't subbed, please sub with notifications on. Tell me what you think of this video. And the next video might be, I don't know, maybe Halo or Gears? Let me know. See you in the next vid.